So Amy and I, we finally closed on our property in Usaquen, which, if you know from our previous videos, is a very beautiful neighborhood in the northeastern part of Bogota. The process was, it was a lot of paperwork, obviously. So what we had to do is because we're from the U.S., we had to find a broker in the United States, and we had to basically do it for them. So they did a lot of the work. They found a bank that would be suitable for us, and they gave the bank all of our information, such as our credit, our income, all the usual stuff. So once the bank in the United States, they found us the best Colombian bank to give us our loan, we started our search for properties. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to find a property in a great touristy area so we could easily rent it out for Airbnb. So I said, Usaquen is a great area. It's very diverse. You have a lot of foreigners, a lot of people from Europe, a lot of Americans there. So it's a great spot to rent out. So that's where Amy and I, we started our search. What we did is we went online. We went on a bunch of websites. One of the websites was Remax Colombia. There's a lot of different sites we went on, and we found this very nice apartment in Usaquen. The great thing right now is Bogota is a buyer's market right now. Unfortunately, one of the reasons due to that is because of the coronavirus. And so one of the places we found was a duplex in a gated community, and the asking price was 800 million Colombian pesos, but we actually got them down to 670. We said we told the realtor could they do 650, and then he got us up to 670. So we got it down to 130 million pesos, which was great for us. So for the deposit that you have to do in Colombia, depending on your credit, it's either 20 to 30%. And so once the property owners that you're going to buy from accept your offer, then you meet together and you do a contract of, what's it called, Amy?
Yes, contrato de compra y venta.
Contrato de compra de...
Y venta, you got it.
So you do that. And then after you sign it, you have to do your fingerprints.
But explain a little bit what a contrato de compra y venta is.
So what this contract says is that both parties agree, such as we agree that we're going to buy the house, and the other party agrees that they're going to sell the house. It also says how much money that we're going to put up front. In this case, we're going to be putting 20% of the value of the house right up front. What we did the day we signed it, we gave 34 million. So in total, we had to give 134 million as a down payment. The first time we signed it, we gave 34 million. And as soon as we get the house, we give the extra 100 million pesos. So the contract also says which day we're also going to receive the house. So as I said, we bought the apartment for 670 million. The original asking price was 800 million. So we're able to get them down 130 million. Because right now in Bogota, this is a buyer's market. So it's great because one of the women who's in the apartment building, she's in a duplex, three bedrooms. She's selling her duplex for 1.4 billion pesos. So what we want to do is we want to wait until COVID gets through, because that's what's affecting the market rate. And we want to fix up the apartment and eventually sell the apartment for over 1 billion pesos. So we're sure that it's going to be a great investment, and then we can venture out. Because what I want to do is I want to get some apartments in the mountains that I showed in a previous video in Usaquen. Those apartments are over 1 billion pesos, and they're phenomenal. They're duplexes, they have spas, they have saunas. They're just simply amazing, and they're in the nicest areas. It's actually, the great thing about it is it's like a large hill that goes up. It's a cobblestone hill. It goes up into the mountains, and anyone who's familiar with Paris, Montmartre, which is my family's from Paris. It's one of my favorite one of my favorite neighborhoods. Anyone who knows about Montmartre, it's very similar to this area. So what we want to do afterwards is we eventually want to get a property over there. But we're going to start with this property, which is a great investment. So now the next phase that we're waiting for is the one where we actually receive the house. So what we're going to do in that phase, we're going to give the rest of the deposit, which is 100 million pesos, and then we're going to start moving in. So once that process happens, we're going to update you guys.